Welcome back to the Bright Light Wellness YouTube channel. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so glad you're here with me today. Today, I want to chat with you guys all about vitamin D. So we all know that vitamin D is a really, really important nutrient for our body, okay, that reduces, any kind of autoimmunity and supports the immune system and supports overall health and reduces all-cause mortality, right? We all know that most of us know vitamin D is healthy for us. This is a really big topic. I'm going to try to do this in a short video, but vitamin D is actually not a vitamin. It's actually a steroid hormone, okay? And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that. And I also want you to know that, vitamin D, like the peeling power of our star, which is the sun, does not come in a pill. So vitamin D supplementation is not the same benefits as utilizing sunlight, okay? It does not equal the same benefits, right? We know that having enough vitamin D supports immune health, supports reduction of chronic disease, and reduces all-cause mortality, right? But many think that they can just get the same benefits by using a vitamin D supplement. However, supplementation just is not the same as making your own vitamin D from sunlight, okay? Like I said before, vitamin D is actually a steroid hormone, okay? It's not a vitamin. And the precursor to synthesize vitamin D from sunlight. So if you want to be able to make vitamin D from sunlight, you need a couple of things. You need LDL cholesterol. You need vitamin A from retinol, not beta carotene. So vitamin A from animal foods like grass-fed tallow, grass-fed butter, ghee, lard, okay, things like that, okay? You need enough T3 hormones. Your thyroid has to be functioning well. And then you also need UVB sunlight. That is how we make vitamin D, UVB sunlight. You are not making vitamin D all day long. You are only making vitamin D when UVB sunlight is out. That means the UV index is actually above 5. You're not making it in the morning, okay? You need all of the light of the sun. You don't just need certain spectrums. You need all of the light, but you're not making it, okay, at all times of the day. It's only available when the sun is above 30 degrees and the UVB index is above 5 in your area. In northern latitudes, like where I live, UVB light isn't present all year. So it's really important to build up the storage form of vitamin D from spring to fall to last enough through winter when UVB light leaves your area. So spring through fall, I am outside building up my storage form of vitamin D, okay, because I want to have enough to last me through winter. Now, in winter, we're going to use more melatonin to support our health and our healing. And in summer, we're going to use more vitamin D. Okay. So in winter, it's about honoring the darkness, but we also want to help build up that vitamin D for its immune support. Okay. Now, there are many different kinds of metabolites of vitamin D, not just D3. And sunlight helps you make all the different metabolites. So that's one difference, right? And now that's only when you take a vitamin D supplementation, right? That's only, going to build up your storage form, not your active form, like what your body's actually making. So you can have a high storage form, but then not actively be using it. Okay. And that's because of the way we process this. And it also we have vitamin D receptors everywhere in our body, and we can actually, those vitamin D receptors can get clogged up by over supplementing vitamin D. And then we can also mix up our minerals, particularly calcium and magnesium can get messed up. So it's really always better to make this hormone, okay, from nature, from sunlight, than from taking it in a pill where you can actually have a toxic dose. Okay. I have the same gene mutation where I don't make vitamin D well. I get it, but I can make plenty of vitamin D if I use the sunlight safely and effectively, and I can teach you how to do that. Now, I want you to understand that when UVB sunlight interacts with cholesterol sulfate on the skin, that means if I go outside in sunlight, UVB sunlight, and it's interacting with this cholesterol sulfate on my skin, it transports vitamin D throughout the bloodstream. This form of vitamin D is fat soluble and water soluble, and this transportation process through the bloodstream sulfates all the molecules in its path. This does not happen when you use a supplementation. Okay, so sunlight has immense healing capabilities, and vitamin D is just a small portion of its power. Sunlight reduces all-cause mortality, and people who have more sunlight exposure live longer, healthier lives. And it's not just because of vitamin D, that's just one small portion of its power. Okay, but it's really best to make this hormone yourself in sunlight than it is to go out and, be Supplementation can also be rancid. It can have toxic seed oils. It can have other toxicity in with it because it needs a fat to carry it. So a lot of times they use a seed oil to carry it. And those seed oils can become rancid. Those are like cotton seed or safflower seed or sunflower oil and all those kinds of like canola. This will be rancid in the transportation of it. And then you're putting something toxic into your body. So I never recommend vitamin D supplementation. What I recommend is for people to learn how to use the sunlight as medicine. I teach people how to do that. I teach people how to use sunlight as medicine and to build their vitamin D storage form up themselves. Okay. So you can go to my website, brightlightwellnesscoach.com, and click on the light webinar, and you can learn how to use sunlight as medicine. In that webinar, it's a video about an hour long with printables of me teaching you how to use sunlight as medicine. I also have one-to-one coaching available. I have room for one client for one-to-one coaching right now because I don't take too many. And I also have personalized healthcare plans where I teach you, okay, how to use sunlight as a safe and effective modality. And I also, give you personalized protocols based on your health needs, your health goals, on sunlight, on diet, on circadian biology, quantum biology, and detoxification, and how to just really up-level your health and improve your redox. Okay. So you can learn all of that on my website, brightlightwellnesscoach.com. You can continue to subscribe to this YouTube channel, learn more, go back and listen to my other videos on sunlight. I have a ton on sunglasses and melanin and all the kinds of things, right? And how to avoid sunburns, and just, you can glean a lot of information right from here. If you have any questions, concerns, please send me an email at contact@brightlightwellnesscoach.com. You can also, put it in the comments below, like the video, subscribe to the video, thumbs up, ring the bell, all the things, right? To learn when I put out new content and learn more information. So yeah, I hope this is helpful. And I'm just thinking if there's anything else I want to tell you about sunlight and vitamin D. I just don't think that we should be we should be taking any forms of hormones, because that is going to mess with our physiology. And we also don't want to, if we can make it, we shouldn't be taking it, right? We should let our body do it itself, like the way nature intended. Okay. And just another side note. Okay. If you are outside in sunlight and you are surrounded by non-native EMF frequencies, this is going to diminish your body's ability to make vitamin D, because those non-native EMF frequencies are very dehydrating to our exclusion zone water. And since vitamin D is water soluble, and that's how it transports, and if you're dehydrated, or you're mineral deficient as well, you are not going to be able to do that. So when you're doing your sunlight exposure, you want to minimize electronic devices in that area, okay? And you want to make sure you're getting enough minerals in your diet as well, to support this whole transportation of vitamin D. And I'll also say that lack of vitamin D or the vitamin D deficiency can cause chronic fatigue. It can cause insomnia, infertility, depression, anxiety, and even cancer. Okay. So, and literally your mitochondria, which is the powerhouse of your cells, are laced with vitamin D receptors. Okay. So vitamin D is meant to attach literally all over your body. Okay. So it's really really important molecule and hormone in our body that keeps us healthy, strong, and vital. Like I said, it strengthens the mitochondria, improves your metabolism, supports the transportation of calcium, improves your memory, your mood, your detox pathways, immunity, actually helps clear arterial plaque. And yeah, it's just, there's so many benefits to vitamin D. So I want you to get your vitamin D from sunshine. Okay. And if you need support in how to do that, let me know. I can help you. Okay. So I hope this video was helpful, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Have a fantastic day.